Teacher was fired after hitting a little girl who peed her pants. Daycare teacher was fired after hitting a little girl who peed her pants. The girl had an accident and the teacher struck her multiple times while other children watched. Staff quickly stepped in and tried to calm the situation. The parents were called and the daycare got involved immediately.
There's a guilt that I put him in that environment every day.
The teacher said she did nothing wrong. She claimed she was teaching the child a lesson and that discipline was necessary to keep the classroom under control. She insisted her actions were meant to help the child learn responsibility.
Sono sala quelli là, hanno ucciso la montagna e
Charged a 31-year-old man after a teenager was shot and killed inside of an extended stay motel last night.
Fox 5's Ray Urena is live at the lodge, live-in lodge near Lilburn with the latest. Ray?
Investigators tell us that 17-year-old victim was playing video games at the time this all happened, and it happened in a room just upstairs from where we are standing. Investigators also believe that their suspect was a man who was staying in a room with a shared wall.
Gwinnett County Police say a 17-year-old boy is dead after a bullet went through a wall of a motel near Lilburn. Officers got the call at about 11 o'clock Thursday night to the Live-In Lodge off Stone Mountain Highway.
They said it happened 10 minutes before I got here, and then as soon as I got here, the police got here at the same time.
Markel Smith is staying 2 doors down.
It's sad because no parent should lose a child. I lost my daughter in Washington, so it's like I know how I feel to lose a child. So it's like that's something that no parent should have to mirror or witness.
Gwinnett police say 31-year-old Shamarcus Cochran faces charges of involuntary manslaughter and reckless conduct. Investigators say he was starting to clean his firearm after returning from the gun range when a bullet was fired at the wall. Police say the victim was found dead on his bed for what appeared to be a gunshot wound.
I ain't never heard a bullet just going through the wall. I heard of people getting shot at motels in front, but not, they just playing a video game and a bullet just come through the wall.
The identity of the victim has not yet been released. Smith says he didn't know the teenage victim, but saw him around the motel.
It's hurtful. My condolences to the family, to the woman I saw last night that was screaming.
But now, Smith says he's rethinking where he will spend the night.
I don't want to be here no more, to be honest. I'm probably about to leave today because I got, a friend had her daughter here, her son, and it could have been her son instead of the boy.
The Gwinnett County Sheriff's Office says that Cochran will most likely face a judge over the weekend for his first appearance. We did reach out earlier today to the Gwinnett County School District to see if the 17-year-old was a student in the district, but we have yet to hear back. Reporting live in Gwinnett County, Ray Arena, Fox.
Charged with murder. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Josh Rowe. The Sheriff's Office reports Darren Lee was taken into custody on Thursday after his girlfriend was found dead at a home in Ooltewah.
And News Channel 9's Sarah Hauer is live from the scene with more on this investigation. Sarah.
Kim, Josh, I'm here at that home on Snowcone Way in Ooltewah, where just a couple of hours ago, investigators removed the yellow caution tape at the property where police say a former NFL player is accused of killing his girlfriend. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called here Thursday afternoon to a report of CPR in progress. When they arrived, they found a woman inside suffering from severe injuries. Police say she later died at the scene. The victim's boyfriend, Darren Lee, is now charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Lee was a former first-round NFL draft pick selected by the New York Jets in 2016 and played for several teams before his career ended in 2021. Here you can see Lee in Jets practice footage and then on the field at Ohio State where he starred as a linebacker. In the affidavit, investigators say the injuries and blood evidence found throughout the home were, quote, not consistent with the defendant's statements, and that evidence indicated an attempt to remove, alter, or conceal blood evidence related to the violent crime. The affidavit states the victim had what appeared to be a 1-inch penetrating stab wound on her abdomen, and investigators documented what appeared to be a large circular human bite mark on the victim's shoulder. Police say more charges could be pending as that investigation continues. Live in Ooltewah, Sarah Hauer, News Channel 9.
All right, Sarah, thank you very much. Court records also show Lee was arrested in 2023 in Ohio on domestic violence-related charges involving separate incidents. One arrest report says he allegedly threw a phone at a woman which, quote, struck her in the head, causing her ear to bleed, grabbing her neck while punching the pillow beside her and causing red marks to her neck, end quote. We'll have more on Lee's arrest online and on the air throughout the weekend.
With some news in Brooklyn, residents there mourning the loss of an 11-year-old girl who was struck and killed by a school bus. Tonight, the driver, who police say left the scene, is in custody, but charges are pending. Andrew Ramos is in Bath Beach with details.
My grandkids walk up and down here. I walk up and down here. So now it's like, pay attention.
Tonight, the Brooklyn community of Bath Beach on high alert after a tragic hit-and-run claimed the life of an 11-year-old girl. Police say it was just after 3 p.m., just as school was getting out, when the child was crossing Bath Avenue at 23rd. Surveillance footage obtained by CBS News New York shows the girl in the crosswalk where she appears to have the right of way when a yellow school bus turns at the intersection. We are freezing the video before the impact.
It's scary because that's a school bus. It's not even MTA or nothing. It's like, if was kids on it, was you dropping off kids?
The video shows that the bus driver did not stop, leaving the scene. After watching the surveillance footage himself, State Senator Stephen Chan came to his own conclusion.
There's times when a truck or a bus really don't know that it hit somebody. But in this case, in my opinion, the school bus know that he hit somebody.
The 11-year-old girl was taken to Maimonides Hospital in critical condition and died a short time later. While her identity has not been released, the owner of this deli at the intersection says she was a frequent customer who would stop in almost every day after school to buy candy.
I don't know why this guy hit for the bus. I don't know, maybe he didn't see her or...
That driver was pulled over by police later in the afternoon and taken to the 62nd precinct for questioning. Tonight, many questions remain. Did the driver see the child, or was this just a tragic accident? As of right now, no charges have been filed in the case as this investigation continues. Reporting in the Bath Beach section of Brooklyn, Andrew Ramos, CBS News, New York.
Last night, President Trump reposted an election conspiracy video that included this racist image. As you can see, the faces of former President Barack Obama, the former First Lady Michelle Obama, are put onto. Moments ago, the president deleted this post with this image. A senior White House official tells CNN a White House staffer erroneously made the post. It has been taken down. Now, that was after Republican Senator Tim Scott, the only black Republican senator, responded to the video on social media, writing, quote, praying it was fake because it's the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House. The president should remove it. Now, it does seem like the president or somebody in the White House listened because, as we said moments ago, it was deleted from the president's handle on his social media platform. Now, it is worth noting, Senator Scott is usually a very close and is a close Trump ally. He also leads the Senate Republican campaign arm, which means his job is to get GOP senators elected and reelected this November. I'm joined.
And a story getting a lot of attention today. CBS News has uncovered new evidence that appears to contradict the official account of what happened in Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell the night he died. Authorities have insisted no one entered his cell at night before he died. Scott MacFarlane has more.
Notorious sex offender Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his cell in the early morning of August 10, 2019, inside this since-shuttered federal prison in Manhattan. And this was the vow of then Attorney General Bill Barr.
We will get to the bottom of what happened, and there will be accountability.
Epstein's death was quickly ruled a suicide, but a technical failure that left only one working camera near his cell that night has created conspiracy theories about what happened leading up to his death. At the time, the Attorney General said no one entered Epstein's housing tier the night of his death. But there's been scrutiny of a particular moment on the cell block surveillance footage where an orange-looking flash could be seen at 10:39 p.m. A report from the Justice Department Inspector General notes the flash, quote, it is possible someone is carrying inmate linen or bedding up the stairs. And the final report refers to it as, quote, an unidentified corrections officer. But now, newly released Justice Department documents reveal an initial FBI review of surveillance video on the cell block says the flash could possibly be an inmate. And independent video analysts consulted by CBS News say the movement was more consistent with an inmate or someone wearing an orange prison uniform than a corrections officer. And prison employees tell CBS News it would have been highly unusual to move an inmate at 10:39 p.m. Jeffrey Epstein was found dead at 6:30 a.m. the following morning. And last year, then Deputy FBI Director Dan Bongino insisted,
there's video clear as day. He's the only person in there and the only person coming out. You can see it.
A separate investigation by CBS News raised questions about why and how the prison maintained that crime scene after Epstein died, why Epstein's body and another object were moved before the FBI arrived. Scott MacFarlane, CBS News, Washington.
Broken a trend that took more than a century to end.
Okay, so for more than 100 years, all of the children born into the Sherman family have been boys. But as Sarah Al-Shahik reports, that streak is ending and the family could be happier.
This gender reveal, a historic moment in the Sherman family line.
I have been waiting on this little girl for, how old are you? 50-some years. I wanted you to be a girl,
right.
but...
Right. It's like a monumental thing. I have 3 boys. My dad had 2 boys. His brother had 2 boys. So it's been nothing but boys, boys, boys.
On Sunday, surrounded by family from all generations, Montgomery County firefighter Michael Sherman and his wife, Jakia Sherman, found out they're expecting a baby girl.
I just feel honored that, finally I'm the one that, we're the one that bringing a baby girl into the world, finally, after over 100 years. It's amazing.
Their daughter will be the first girl born into the Sherman family in 108 years.
She's gonna know that she made history in the Sherman family.
We have 3 bags of clothes already, closet full of dresses.
The last girl to carry the Sherman name was Orabelle Sherman, Michael's great-great-aunt, born in 1917.
She was a trailblazer in Atlanta. Yeah, she dealt with the civil rights, during the civil rights time. She was doing this. She met a lot of civil rights leaders, and she made an impact in Atlanta.
This newest addition ready to be welcomed by the couple, along with their 5-year-old son, Makai.
What was the big surprise?
The baby.
This family now excited to see what the newest Sherman will do with her life when she comes into this world.
We're welcoming you with love, and we're going to go forward, just making the best of everything.
Anything that you want to tell her?
That I love her, that no matter what path she chose, that we will be with her, that I will always be with her, or she's going to always have support here for us. And I pray she make the right decisions in life and take the right path.
Something tells me pink is going to be the favorite color in that family for some time. The baby girl is due in March, by the way.